Hello everyone! Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to show you some best luxury tote bags. So last week I had this best designer bucket bag video. Might want to check it out. I'll link in the description down below. In today's video, I'm going to share with you the best luxury tote bags, in my opinion, which you can consider. In this new series, other than mentioning all designer brands only, I will mention one contemporary brand towards the end of the video. So you might want to stay tuned to check out what is my recommendation from the contemporary brand. Without further ado, let's get started on tote bag. Point number one is whether big logo or monogram. I guess this is personal preference. I don't have a specific preference on logo or no logos. Some working cultures, some offices probably doesn't accept people using very loud monograms, luxury bags. So you might want to consider. Just bear in mind, because tote bags are usually bigger in sizes, so the monogram seems to be very amplified on big bags. There are a lot more LVs showing up on the tote bag than on a small bag. In today's video, I'm introducing different kinds of tote bags. There are some with monograms, some without, some very understated that people might not recognize that they are designer brands. Point number two that is very important for me is that it has to be relatively lightweight. So some of the companies I know are adopting the hybrid model. Certain number of days will be in office, certain number of days will be working from home. Henceforth, we will be more likely to be carrying items with us when traveling to work. If we are traveling with laptop, notebooks, iPad maybe, these are a lot of weight. A lot of tote bags may be already leather, inner and outer. On its own, it's already so heavy. What's more, after you add in your laptop, it's going to be super heavy. So you do want to bear in mind, at least try out whether you are okay with the weight. I think sometimes we have to be reasonable in our expectations, because tote bags wise, they are just usually on two thin straps. Or the whole weight is on that two thin straps. Definitely the weight distribution may not be as good as backpacks, where the weight distribution is among the two shoulders instead of one. Point number three, since we are talking about work tote bag, they must be spacious enough to at least fit in your laptop and some files, notebook, kind of things. There are small tote bags that literally only fit in your wallet and phone. This is not part of my recommendation for today. Tote bag that is used for daily traveling to and from work, usually this kind I would prefer that it is a big empty space. If I need any additional compartment, I can use small pouches to organize. Some of these bags actually came with flat pouches. You can use them for your organization as well. Otherwise, bag organizer might be suitable as well, because usually the design is quite empty in the middle, and at the sides there are small pockets for you to stuff in, organize your stuff. So let's see what are my recommendations. Today, there will be no LV Never Full. I guess you have heard so much about LV Never Full. You have seen so many reviews on them. But let's skip that. Let's skip that totally. In today's video, I'm going to share equally good choices as alternatives. Tote number one is the Saline Sangle bag. The Saline Sangle bag is a vertical kind of tote. I much prefer vertical looks compared to the east-west look, which is why for the Balenciaga bag, instead of choosing the most popular city bag, I chose the Velo version. Saline designs are so understated. There is hardly any clues that you can tell that it's from Saline, other than the stamping right at the front that shows the name Saline. If you like something understated for work, this is really a good choice. It's soft grain calf leather on the outside and suede in the inside. No pouch included. I find it a semi-structured kind of tote bag. Instead of floppy and just collapse on its own, it actually sort of holds its structure a little bit. I guess it's due to it's a vertical bag. It comes in two sizes, the small and the regular. For the small size, it can fit a 13-inch laptop in, but It might look a little bit more cluttered. I prefer the look of the regular size of these non-functional pockets outside, but it just elevate the whole look, just look more interesting. The little pockets outside are very flat onto the bag itself. So when you do put in things, it doesn't have a bottom to hold your things, which is why I think it's not perfect to try to put in anything there. This Saline Sangle bag is very interesting. Instead of having two straps, it is on one strap only, and it's a very thick strap. I've tried it personally and it's very comfortable on the shoulder because of the white strap. The strap is not leather. I believe it's such a thick strap, it does not fall off the shoulder easily. Do consider this Saline Sangle bag. Choice number 2 is equally understated. That is the YSL shopping tote bag. This tote bag comes in two versions. There is the East-West version and the North-South version. As I mentioned earlier, my personal preference is definitely the North-South version. I like vertical look more than the East-West look. It comes with a removable internal pouch and a removable, like a bag charm with the YSL logo on it. This bag charm, you can actually hide it if you do not want anybody to see it. Otherwise, it adds a little bit of detail to this very simple, understated tote bag. This is in a very soft green leather. It will soften and it will slouch over time. So do keep that in mind if you don't like slouchy kind of bags. The plus point of this bag is that it's super lightweight. Something that I really love. The third bag is Tote Bags tote bag. Tote Bags tote bag come in two versions. That is one with zip and one without. That is the open top. The open top comes in 4 sizes: 27, 32, 37, 42. So what does this number mean? The length across the bottom of the tote. While the zipped version only comes in 27 and 32. The zip top version adds some additional security if you don't like open totes. Because open totes can be quite tricky sometimes. When it's so slouchy, when you put down on the table, it will just collapse by itself. And your belongings might just spill out. Zip version is slightly heavier due to the construction on the top to accommodate the zip. But for the additional security, I guess a little bit heavier is definitely welcome. Most of the tote bags, you might realize, does not have adjustable straps. For this one, it's very interesting. It has many holes on the strap itself that you can adjust to your preference. So you like it sitting higher, you like it sitting lower, that's fine as well. The Tote Bags is not so common. Not many people have it yet. Although it's on their signature monogram canvas, but it is a very refreshing look. And not many people might recognize it yet. This uncoated canvas, very durable, very scratch resistant, while at the corners it's reinforced with leather. It helps to keep the bag in shape, does not collapse, protects the canvas, and also adds a little touch of luxury to it. So instead of fully canvas, it has leather trims and leather reinforcement. Although this is on canvas, the leather straps are wider, definitely more comfortable if you are carrying with some weight compared to the LV Neverfull. Fourth bag I would like to introduce is the mulberry bayswatertote. You might have seen the bayswater bag, very popular. The mulberry bayswatertote look pretty much similar like the original bayswater, but in a tote version. One size only. It's a very elegant bag. Default material is leather. Seasonally, they might have some new designs in canvas version. I'll put a picture right here, which is a canvas version. It has their signature turn lock, which adds a little bit of security to your items instead of being open tote. Definitely not as safe as the zip Tote Bags version. It comes with a pouch and is neatly snapped onto the bag itself. Instead of usually it's like a string dangling around the strap. I do find the mulberry version is very value for money for its leather, for its structure, and the design of it. The fifth bag is Christian Louboutin. I think most of us will be quite familiar with their signature heels. It has the signature bottom red on the tote bag itself, It is so beautiful. I like the contrast of the black leather with the red rubber at the bottom. It's so cool, so amazing, so pretty. Oh, did I mention the tote bag that I mentioned about is the cabaret tote. They have a version that embossed calfskin on the outside. For that one, this bag has a lot of features on it already. It has studs on the strap itself, red rubber bottom, and it's also a contrasting red on the inner lining. Wouldn't recommend the croc embossed version because it's already a very full of features kind of bag, and to add on the croc emboss into this bag, it's just a little bit messy in my opinion. Just like their beautiful heels, this is also a piece of art on the tote bag. So here comes to this part of the video. I'm going to do a special mention. The special mention is from a contemporary brand that is Longchamp. Need I say more? I believe a lot of us have a Longchamp bag. You probably have a lot of friends that has the Longchamp bag. What's so good about it? Extremely spacious, extremely easy to use, extremely lightweight. That is only 290 grams. It's the lightest among all the bags that I have mentioned. But all the earlier bags that I mentioned, they are from luxury brands. They do want to show their luxury look and feel to their bags. The Longchamp bag is canvas material. You can actually do spot cleaning. It's possible. If you do have a lot of things to carry every day, I definitely recommend that you go for the Longchamp bag instead of these heavy leather bags that I mentioned earlier. It's at a very good price point, super lightweight, super easy to use, super spacious. If you're traveling daily, you're worried on the wear and tear of the bags because you're carrying very heavy things every day, I think the Longchamp is a good alternative. Even the price of it, if you had some wear and tear on your Longchamp bag, go ahead, get another one. But the negative point of this bag is that it looks super casual. Even you get it in black, it still looks very, very casual, as a lot of people just use them very casually. If you're just commuting to and from work, I guess it's still okay. If you are going for a very formal business meeting, you might want to consider other bags instead. Do share in the comment down below which tote bag do you use, and also if you have any other recommendation on tote bags. I have another special mention. I don't really use tote bag a lot because I don't carry a lot of stuff and my laptop is super heavy. I prefer to use backpack. Hence, I don't have a lot of tote bags in my collection. I have one in this special mention that is from Coach. As you can see, it's from Coach. I bought this from the outlet. It is coated canvas. Feel and look so much like an LV Neverfull. This is a very interesting design. It comes with an inner pouch and the inner pouch has some wordings on it. This tote bag is actually reversible. The inner lining is like this little prints of flowers. Very cute, very beautiful. If I want to look more formal, I will use the brown on the outside. I'm using it for my day out, casual day out. I can actually fold this over and use this on the outside. So the inner lining will be the brown lining. It's a 2-in-1 bag, as if I have two tote bags. Very interesting, very nice. I don't use this a lot. I have used this probably maybe 5 times in total. I don't consider it as retired, but I just don't reach for tote bags that often enough. Maybe when I'm going back to office, I will maybe try to use this more often. While I'm doing research for this topic, I've come across so many tote bags, so many beautiful tote bags from different designers. Tote bags, I guess, very staple kind of design. A lot of designers have them in their core collection. Do leave me a comment down below which is your favorite tote bag and any other recommendation that you have. Do stay tuned in my next video on the Best Bag series. See you again soon. Bye!